So I've shared one link in chat. So that is called as codex.io. So this is the website where you can learn coding along with having some fun games and all in between. So can anyone share the screen and open that?
So we didn't get it.
So to everyone I shared, right? Okay.
So can I share my screen?
Yeah, I can share the screen. So this website, what it does is like it will let you learn programming code. So if you can scroll down, Tanishka. So you can click on get started. So you can just complete just small tutorial. Just it's small. You can skip this one, or else you can watch this one.
So can you repeat what you said?
No, if you want, you can skip, or else you can just watch through this one. It's a story like how the coding came into existence. So before you start, so this is just giving a brief history. So you can skip it as of now. You don't have to. You can skip and you can go back, Tanishka. Little bit. You can go, click on codex. That icon is there, right, in the starting. There you can click.
So here.
Yeah. Scroll down. Scroll down. You can still scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah, you can see Python, HTML, CSS, and other JavaScript and SQL, right? So these are few of the coding courses. So, but there are few more. So you can click on Python. So start learning for free. Yeah. So okay. So what is the first thing you do like when you start coding? Like very first thing, very basic. So
Explain something.
yeah. So if you can scroll down in the left hand side, yeah, you can see the code there, right? Instruction. You can copy and paste, or else you can type. You can do that one. So it's commented. So in line two you can paste. No, it has been commented that line. First line is commented. You can remove that hashtag.
Oh, okay.
And hashtag and right you can remove. So it will give you that output then and there itself, and there is some explanation. So you can recommend to your level 2 and level 1 students. So they'll be interested in doing this one, right?
Oh, yeah, sir.
Okay. So this is regarding Python. There is one more website by the end of this session I'll share. So that is related for HTML and CSS. So if you want to have some design, right, you can design it over there and it will give you the HTML codes and CSS codes for you. So that way I can show it to you in the end of the session.
So is this website like free?
Yeah, it's for free. You can learn it for free.
So and we cannot skip the lessons, right?
You can skip. But you have to complete each and everything, right? So they're teaching you very basic of the basic.
So like without doing like completing these tasks, like I cannot continue.
I can continue. You can click on codex. Python is there, right? I can next to that Python you can click. Yeah, click on that.
So should I click here?
Yeah, Python. Yeah. So go down. So you can see what you can do. Like you can click on that initials and you can do that one snail mail or like that is there, right? Exercise. So if you scroll down still, so you can click on variables or control flow. So you can start this one anywhere.
Oh yes. So can I stop sharing my screen?
Yeah, I can stop. Okay, so we'll start with today's session. So from this week onwards, it's completely about mini projects. Okay. Has anyone seen any chatbot? What it is, and have you experienced chatbot, chatting with chatbot? Anyone?
Yes,
Okay, Abhishek, can you tell me what it is?
sir. It is like user friendly. Um, when we talk with it, it replies back, and if I ask any questions, it will be replying back too. It's from like it's a user friendly manner. It has, and when we talk simple, it understands. If we talk under in advance, also it understands. It's like user friendly.
Okay. So you told it's user friendly, right? So it's like your assistant or companion, like while you want to talk or something or ask question. So is ChatGPT like kind of will it understand complex questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So ChatGPT understands complex questions, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you like, has anyone seen any other chatbots in different websites, like your bank chatbot or something like that? So
Gemini.
bank pages or any other chatbots. Okay.
So
So what
like
happens is
the Google Gemini.
Google Gemini is also like kind of powerful. It understands some little bit of complex questions as well. So what I'm telling is that there will be some chatbots in already existing, customer care, right? So where they talk with you and they'll answer your question.
Oh
So
yes, sir.
similar way, in order to reduce that one, they'll already fill your website with already pre-filled questions. So predefined questions and answers. So if you just click on that question, you get the answer like whatever is required based on your context. So similar way, chatbot also is the similar thing. So if you have any application, so if you want to know something more about that application, so within that boundary, you can ask questions and you can get the answers. So that way it will help. So chat GPT is like completely general. It has lots of topic and it will understand many complex question and answer. So for today's session, it's completely mini project, right? So we'll see two things. One is rule based chat GPT and one is AI based chat GPT. So in that AI based chat GPT as well, so we'll look into like more natural language toolkit based chatbot. So hope everyone has Python, this Visual Studio code ready. I'll share the screen. So first we'll see that rule based simple one. If you ask any question, like it has to answer, like what predefined answer. So my screen is visible, right? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, we'll start. First thing it has to greet us. So whenever we enter something, right? So it has to greet it. So we'll give it some name for this one. So I'll give it as VBot. So since it's in WeJump, right? So we'll give it as VBot. So it will greet us first. Mm, So we need this chatbot to be answering all the time, right? So we'll keep a while loop so that it's always continuously answering our questions and doesn't exist. So it has to exit like when we tell some like see you soon or something like that. If we tell the chatbot has to exist, so we'll make it in such a way that so it exists only during some commands. So so can anyone tell me like what happens if we give while true? So it's a looping concept, right? What happens in while true?
So there should be some like condition.
So it runs infinitely until we
Sorry.
break.
Okay, so it will be continuous looping, infinite looping, right? So unless and until something external tries to stop that run, like it will be continuously running. So so we'll put user input as a variable. Then we'll get so we'll keep everything in lowercase. Once you can keep it in any format, but we'll keep it in lowercase because the rule based one, right? So we have to fill lots of questions. So we'll keep it in lowercase system itself. So it's easily understandable for the system. Okay. So what if my first question, what if I answer hello? So so whatever the input, if it comes in user input as hello, right? So it has to answer. We'll print it as. So this is response we are getting from keyboard. Sorry. So this is just a simple greeting. So after that, what we'll do is like print else if statement. So it's nested if statement. So what if I just give something for this one? Any question you can ask? Like anyone can give me one question. Like or else how you just small words. Anyone?
So
I
how
just need.
uh, how's my English?
So this is the question we are putting chatbot. So it has to print. It's very good. Okay. Next person. Any question? Next question. Mm, Abhishek, you can ask any question. Any question you want to ask?
Sir, like
You can ask any simple question.
can I call you like Pixie like that?
Sorry.
Um, Can I call you Pixie?
Can I call you?
Pixie.
Can you spell it out?
Bix. Like Bix. Bixby. Beware. Yeah.
So what is this? You're just renaming
Like
that, right? Any other person? Kundan, you want to ask any question?
Sir, like, sir, no, sir.
Hmm?
Sir, like,
Sorry.
can ask Google is better or AI kind of debate kind of thing.
So we're going into complex question.
Yeah, like comparison.
So what is your response? So this is rule based, right? You have to set the rule for this one, what it has to answer.
Sir,
So
it's
what is your
like
answer?
according to Wikipedia, like which can this one respond faster.
No. I try to understand. What we are trying to do first is that rule based. We are only creating the rules. So whatever the question we ask the system, it will try to answer. So this is just simple if and elif. So that is rule based chatbot. So whatever we give the input, so it will answer whatever we have given as an output it has to give us. So that is rule based. So can you tell me, and the answer it has to answer?
Sir, according to the basis of images.
Sorry, I'm not getting your answer. So you have asked one question, right? Is Google is better or AI, right? So
Yes,
what
sir.
is your answer?
Sir, Google.
Okay. How can you tell?
Sir,
How do you tell Google is better?
sir, like it responds fast.
So okay. Uh, so I'll give a comment. So I'll give it as thank you. So if I tell thank you, right? So what it will tell, okay, VBot will tell thank you and have a good day. And if I given the break statement, right? So it will exit this while true loop and it will exit the code. And then what if I ask, there has to be some uh, exceptions, right? So what I'll do is like, I'll print something. So it doesn't match this criteria, right? So I have to print. Uh, Ask anything else. So I'll make this all small letters. Even this one, right? Small letters. So I'm adding this one because I want to know like which are stands. So I don't have to get confused, right? So we got. Anyone would like to ask a question? So we know all the questions, right, or yeah? So these many questions. So if you ask, so it will see. So you can see like we bot responded greetings. How may I help you with, right? So can I call you Bixby? So it responded as you can call me as Bixby. And then if I go type Google is better or AI. So if you can see over here, right? There is capital letter I. So it converted to small letter, lowercase over here. And then it couldn't find that question. And then it answered like I'm trying to learn. You can ask something else. So what I'll do is like this question over here and make it a small letter. So Google is better than AI. Like it kind of responded. So if I tell thank you, right? And it will exit the code. So like this is the rule based ones. Like we are setting the rules. So this is my question and this is my answer. So my chatbot has to answer in within this criteria. So any doubts on this one as of now?
Excuse
Anyone
me,
any
sir.
doubt?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Tanisha.
So when I like gave the input, it's showing it's a type error. Like the built-in function of method is not iterable.
Okay, you can share your screen. I'll just look into that code.
Yes.
Okay, I'll stop sharing. You can share. Yeah, Tanishka, you can share. In line 4, you need to close that lower, like you add two brackets, open and close the brackets, line 4 end.
Uh, yeah, sir. Like, what's the mistake here?
Yeah, like you can add round bracket, open and close, one round and close bracket. Yeah, try now.
Oh,
Yeah, you can ask.
yeah, sir. It's working.
Working and make sure everything is in lowercase in your questions. So if you ask in how's my English, right? So E is capital, so then it won't answer.
So everything should be in small letter.
Small letter in questions. Elif question you're asking, right? Help, how's my English?
Oh,
Can I
yes.
help you? Like you can, if you remove that lowercase, right? So if you
Mm.
ask the same question, it will answer.
So, like, why should I not use it in the question?
No, since in line 4 you're using dot lower, right? So whatever input you will give, so it will convert to lowercase and uppercase. So this is lowercase. Lowercase, you know, right? Small letters.
Oh, yes.
So it will convert to small letters and it won't match that question. That is why I told make it small letter. If you can remove that lower, so it will be everything. If you give the same question, you'll get the answer. Remove that lower.
So, this one?
Yeah, remove that dot as well. Save this one and then rerun the code. You can stop the existing code. Control C. You can go to terminal. You can press Control C. Okay, now you can start. Okay, so you can ask the same question. How's my English?
Oh,
There is no question mark. You can remove that question mark.
oh, yes.
So you got the hang of like how rule based works, right? So it has to be whatever question you asked, and it will answer whatever answer you have written.
So, if I use lower here, then what difference would it make?
Okay. So when you use lower, right? So I'll just share it in the chat, like how it will come your output.
So, like, I know that, like, lower, like, it converts everything into lowercase letters, but, like, here I didn't understand, like, what difference it makes.
Okay. See, what is happening is that you're using if else statement, right? So this is nested if statement.
Oh, yes.
So what happens is that it will check for the first user input, whether it's hello, how's my English, and then help, can I call you Bixby, which is better, and thank you. So it will look for only these words. So when it matches same character to character, right? So hello, it has to match. So small letter hello, it has to match, and then only it will answer. Or else, in the end, you have written one statement, right? We what I'm trying to learn anything else. So it will go to this case, else case, and it will only always give you else condition at the end. So you can try asking in different ways. Allo only, capital allo. Can you try?
Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh, yes.
Okay. So it's not matching your question. So it's going to the end loop, not end loop. The condition which is not matching. So that is else case, and it will always give you that answer.
So, if I use lower here, like, my input will always be converted into, like, the lowercase letters.
Lowercase, yeah. So even
Oh,
if you
yeah.
give capital allo, right? So it will
Yeah.
become small allo, and it will give you that answer.
Yes, I understand. Can I stop sharing my
Yeah, I
screen?
can stop.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Abhishek.
Like when I ask how's my English, it responds as I'm trying to learn. Can you ask anything else?
Can you share your screen?
Yeah. Sir, is my screen visible?
It's still black. Wait, I'll wait. Yeah, it's visible now. So, okay. Can I ask the question? The same question you need to ask. Small letter of H. Okay. trying to learn. What's my English? Okay, copy it then paste. I'm trying to learn as something else. Can you try some? Can I call you Bixby? Can you ask that question, or else I'll.
Okay, sir.
It's going for that. Uh, can you try? Thank you. It's capital Y. Can you try instead of copying and pasting? Can you type thank you? It's strange. Okay. Okay. Can you do one thing? Make your all your questions small letter, everything, and check once, and then save and run once again. I will see that. You go for AI based one. Okay. So Abhishek, you can stop sharing. Like as I told, like you can make everything into smaller case and you can check once. Okay. So this AI based is there, right? So we'll start with the very basic natural language system. So what natural language system does is like it will convert whatever the text you are given into computer understandable language. So even if you talk in Kannada, Telugu, or something like, anyone has tried multiple languages in ChatGPT?
Yes, sir.
So will the computer be able to understand Kannada or Telugu or something like that?
Yeah, sir. Like I typed few Korean sentences and I got the answer.
Okay. So directly the system cannot understand that languages, but it's converted to like system understandable. So it's the like how do I say, like you know how binary works in your computer.
Oh yeah, so zeros and ones.
Okay, zeros ones. So what this NLP does is like it will convert to that zeros and ones so that system can understand any language. Let's start with the NLTK. So first we need to install pip install. Can you type this one? I'll just share pip install NLTK. This NLTK is nothing but natural language toolkit. So NLTK stands for natural language toolkit. Wait just a minute. Will we install particular version? So NLTK is equals to 8.8.1. So type this command because latest one has some issues. So pip install NLTK 3. I'll just send it in chat.
They're done.
Done. Okay. So what we need to do is like we need to import NLTK. So first command is that import NLTK. So okay. Mm. So if you ask any question, right? So how do you understand which particular topic that question is about? So if I ask what is Python programming about? So what is your understanding on that one? So if I ask some question, how do you understand?
So we know the language.
So that is one thing, we know the language. So like when I ask the question, I'll ask about some context, right? So I asked, do you know Python programming? So for example, so do you know Python programming? So what is your response?
Like it will be either yes or no.
So it's either yes or no. So when I asked that question, you understood. So it's about Python programming. So and the question was like, do you know? Like yes or no. So you respond according to that one, right? So in this natural languaging based small concept, so there is something called as tokenization. So tokenization. So in machine learning, what we do is that so there are list of words. For example, I'll take one notepad just a minute. Okay. So these are list of words. So what we do is like, so in tokenization, can anyone tell me what tokenization is? Do you know? Okay. Have you gone to any like barber shop or hospital? So they call you one by one, right? So it's first in first order. FIFO order, you know, first in first out. So if someone goes into barber shop or, for example, hospital, right? So they'll give you some token. So they'll call you by that token, 1, 2, 3, 4, or something like that. Has anyone experienced that one?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So what we do is like in tokenization in computer language also. So every words we'll give it a token. So for example, Python I'll give it as 0, 1 and WeJump as 0, 2 and then 0, 3 and so on. So 6. Okay, so this is called as tokenization. So we assign some numbers for different words. Coming into this NLTK, right? So this has used repository. So it will download all the your libraries and a repository. So it can utilize that one. So it has already those words and it has already the tokens and it will answer accordingly. So what we do is like from NLTK, TK, tokenize. So you can see NLTK tokenize is there. So we'll import word tokenization. Word tokenize. So from this NLTK, there is concept called as tokenize. So from this tokenize, we are importing word tokenize. So all the words are given some numbers. And we need to download one NLTK. This is like train model. Download. So someone has already trained the AI model. So we'll take that model and we'll just run this one for our convenient use. So we don't have to train from scratch. So that is called as PUNTK. So we have to just make sure all these three things are there. So everyone understood this part, right? So we need to import natural language toolkit. So in this toolkit, there is something called as tokenization. And then from that tokenization, particularly we need to take word tokenize. So this library will take and functions. So I'll just print something from vword. A, vbot A. This one I'll call it as A something. So I'm just printing a simple statement. So you can ask me something, if or else if you say thank you, right? So you can close the chat. CLOC, sorry. You can close the chat. So I'll take this itself. So I'll copy this one. For this only rule-based filter today. I can copy the same thing while true statement.
So, like, what did you click to remove the comment, like to convert it into codes?
Control and you can see backslash and question mark, right? Uh, Question mark and backslash, one key is there.
Yes,
So you
sir.
can click on,
So
you
after
need to select that
selecting,
one. Select that one. So you can press click and that button, question mark and backslash.
oh yes.
Will start. So what we need to do is like, since we are converting words to numbers, right? So I'll add one more variable, tokens is equals to, I'll call the function word tokenize and then user input. I'm just passing this one. So whatever user input gives, right? So it would be tokenized as and saved as tokens. So first thing, we'll just reverse this one. So this condition is there, right? Thank you. And make this over here in the first statement itself. Okay. So then we'll try to add small letters. So Canva, then what and all you learned. Canva is there. Then Office tools, Python, compared to A, Suno. So make sure this is tokens. So we are calling this one, right? Tokenized. So this variable. So we need to make sure it's in the tokens. So it's not user input. Tokens and so on. So we'll give last one WeJump. So everyone properly installed this NLTK, right?
Sir, can't we change the line 43 in user? Can't we change to tokens?
Yeah, we need to change that. Thank you, Rishi. So if you give user input, right? So it doesn't tokenize and just give like whenever VJump comes, like it will take that. So here also tokens it has to be. So it's in this nested if else is there, right? So it should be tokens now, not user input. So make sure tokens is equals to word tokenize and you're inputting whatever comes from the user input. And then like whatever the condition we are trying to check, it has to come from tokens. So here you can learn digital photo editing. And then office tools. um, Excellent word. Then what will you learn in Suno?
So creating songs.
Great songs. So what is VJump?
Mm, togetherness. So you can write it just community.
This is what VJump is there, right? Skills. Okay. So what is 4 C's? Anyone remember the 4 C's?
Create, connect,
Connect,
collaborate.
collab. So create and
Create.
change.
So first you connect, right? Then you collaborate, create and change. So this is the main motto of VJump. 4 C's. I call them as 4 C's. Okay. This part. So requirement is already satisfied. So let's start the Python code. Okay. So what we did in rule based, how was the questions?
So the answers were like fixed.
Yeah, the answers were fixed and question was also fixed, right? So we'll make this all small letters so it doesn't make any errors.
So what will happen if we type both Canva and Office tools in the input?
Like in that case, like it will give you the late like Canva. It will give you for that option. So what I'll do is like, can you learn? What will you learn in Canva? So if you can see like my question, whatever the question I've asked. So what will we learn in Canva? So I just given the keyword, right, Canva. So, and I got the answer as here you learn digital photo editing. So is the question same? And how did my system understand this question? So in order to answer that one, so you have seen tokenization, right? I mentioned like where we assign numbers and then we'll
Yes, sir.
convert it to the system understandable things, right? So here also same thing. So when the user gave us what will we learn in Canva, so it took all the things. So and it gave numbers to each and every what is it? Every words. So each and every words it tried to get tokenized, right? So and what was the condition in tokens like Canva? Whenever it finds Canva inside any question, right? So it will answer this whatever it matches for the Canva, and it give the output as print. So if I give any other question, so like even if I ask some other question, it doesn't make sense, but it's answering like you learn about the foundation of Python coding. So the context of question is different, but it tried to answer for Python, even if I asked something other than Python, like inside the Python itself, like in different way. So what if I ask, where are we? So it will just tell you like I'm trying to learn. So any other question other than this keywords is there, right? So if I try to ask, it will try to give me as the general answer. So it's trying to learn and you can ask anything else. So this is about how chatbot works. So if you compare this with the chat GPT, right? So what key difference can you find in chat GPT? So you have seen this one, NLTK chatbot, simple chatbot. This is the very basic one. So if I ask this, why should we learn Python? So what would be your ChatGPT response?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Nitish.
Excuse. Sir, I'm getting a problem, sir.
Okay, can you share the screen?
Yes, sir. Can you stop sharing?
Stop sharing. Yeah.
Sir. So if I run this code and here I'm getting doubt, I mean problem.
Uh, did you try 3.8.1 I gave you, right?
Yes, sir.
Pip install. So
I have did thing
can you do it once again? Pip install.
install
Open
what?
double quotes. NLTK is equals to 3.8.1 and
Yes, sir.
double equals to NLTK double equals to, sorry.
So you this
Double equals, two times equals. I shared in this one, right, chat.
yes.
Okay. Click on enter.
That's
Already satisfied. Okay. So can you go to your code on the first line of your import NLTK is there, right?
yes, sir.
NLTK. Okay. NLTK download. NLTK. Okay. Run the code.
There are some questions.
Can I ask any question?
Like,
So what
why
is
is
Canva?
Python used?
Why is Python used? We can ask. So NLTK data, it's not able to find.
There I am also facing the same problem.
So even I tried running it, but it's showing like this. Like I've shared the screenshot.
Excuse me, sir, we can't hear you.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. Yeah. So can you try this one? NLTK download. So can anyone share me that error you're getting?
So can I share?
You can share. Just a minute. Stop sharing. So, yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Can I ask any question?
Sir, I got the error.
This is not found. Okay. Okay, I'll share one command. Like you can open Python script and check this one. Like I showed you, right? So you can stop this. So just type Python.
So here, like here.
Yeah, yeah, there.
And
Just
then
Python. Click enter. So import NLTK. You can do that first line.
enter again.
Enter. You can press enter. So you can type the NLTK.data.find. I can copy and paste that line.
Oh. So I still got the same.
So it's not downloading that PONKT. What's causing this error? Let me just check just a minute.
So can I stop sharing my screen?
Yeah, I can stop. But can you share that error also? It will be better.
So like to copy or the screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copy that message and send in the chat.
Yes, sir.
So download Punkt, it's not happening, right? Okay. Just one more thing. I'll just show the output. One more output I've prepared for you. Share. Yeah. So the same thing, the same code is there, right? So I created just one web application for you guys. So this is just a simple about chatbot. So rule based and AI based. So if I ask any question, right? So I have already predefined some questions. So I'm VBot and just answered. I'll share this code. You know how to use GitHub, everyone.
Yes, sir.
So I'll just post it in GitHub and I'll share this complete project with you so you can utilize this one. So if I tell goodbye and if I send in current time, so it's giving me all the things. So I just created one sample rule based one as well as AI based one. So this it's there. I'll just share that with you. So further, as I was mentioning, right? So rule based. Just a minute. This is just the next version. So like where this has made into like all the CSS and everything. So rule based like so if you ask, so it will try to give the responses this way. So this is also added. So what I want to do is like this one. This one like I've asked some question, right? So it has to respond. So that assignment I'm giving you guys. So I'll just share the code. So whenever I ask some question, like it has to answer this way. So for that, in order for you to help the HTML and CSS, right? I'll share one link also, so that you can take that help and you can just access the scripts and you can just complete that code. Just send that also. Like anyone, like I'll just stop sharing the screen. Like Tanishka, can you share your screen and check some comments? Like we'll resolve that one. That PU and TK, right?
Oh, yeah, sir. Just a second.
So, like I would like to ask, like the chatbot you have seen now, right? So it's very limited. So if given the chance to you, like how will you improve this chatbot? Anyone? Ashit? Uh, NLTK.download. Can you try this, Tanishka? I will just share this comment. So NLTK.download this one. Can you try once again?
Yes, sir.
So it's true came, right? Okay, it's downloaded now. So you can type exit. Can you run the Python code? So ask any questions related to.
Yes, sir. I got
It's
it.
what. So okay. So like everyone, like who are getting this error, right? So in your terminal, type Python and run and import NLTK first and NLTK.download PUNTK. So after that, exit, and then we should be able to get the answers. So Abhishek, can you share your screen? Abhishek, and who's
Yes,
the other
sir.
person?
Just a minute.
And Nitish, you are also getting the same error, right? Or else you can share the screen.
Yes, sir.
So it's downloaded. You can type exit. Run the code, Abhishek. Python chatbot.
Excuse me, sir. So I'm still getting the same error.
Who is it? Like I didn't catch the name. Who was talking?
Sir Nitish.
Yeah, Nitish. Just a minute. We'll solve Abhishek and we'll come back. Abhishek, you got the output?
Yeah, sir, it's running. Let me see.
Okay, it's working.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
You can stop sharing. You can start sharing. Like someone asked, right? Kundan or Nitish, like you're still getting that error. You can share your screen. We'll resolve that error.
Yes.
Okay, type Python. Only Python, yeah. Press enter. Type import NLTK. IMPORT space NLTK. Press enter. You can press enter.
Yes, sir. Then
Wait a minute. Yeah. Now NLTK download is there, right? That command you copy paste.
yes, sir.
Press enter.
Yes, sir.
Wait, it has to come true. Press exit.
Uh,
Type exit. Press enter.
yes.
Control Z.
So Control Z.
Enter.
It's coming like this.
No, it will come as that. Press one time Control Z. Press enter. Here. So run the chatbot.py Python. Ask,
So no respond.
is Python. Okay. Can you make it small p?
It's small p itself, sir.
In the Python file. Yeah. Save that one. Save that file.
Yes, sir.
Stop this one. Stop this. Run once again. So ask the question.
I got
Okay,
it, sir.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
So anyone is still facing these issues? Okay. If two things. One is that your first assignment. So whatever you taught, right? So rule-based and NLTK-based chatbot. So for NLTK-based chatbot, if you want to improve this one, like how we do, so I'll just leave it up for you guys. So that is the assignment. So there has to be improvement for this chatbot based on NLTK. So I'll see that your outputs in next class. So make sure you add something extra for this AI-based NLTK-based chatbot. So is that assignment clear?
Yes, sir. So when should we submit?
Can you
So
repeat
before,
again?
okay. See, you've seen NLTK, this AI chatbot, right? So there are still some drawbacks. So if you are asking some out of the question or something like that, so there is some drawback, right? So how do you address this one? So something more you can add for this one in order to make it more like A based answer or something like that. So it has to be from your creativity or something like that. So make sure it answers properly or that way. So I'm just giving you that assignment so that you can improve this one. So an LTK based chatbot. So that is your assignment. So still you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is just your improvement of NLTK one. And then second thing is that I'll share this web application also, right? You can check that one out and you can make your chatbots so similar to of your everyone is using WhatsApp, right? So everyone
Yes.
knows how to use WhatsApp, yeah. So you've seen that Meta, there is something called as Meta inside the WhatsApp itself, the round
Yes,
thing.
sir.
So have you asked any question for that one?
So
So
it
you can
just
just,
acts like a chatbot.
yeah, it acts like a chatbot. So it also like powered by ChatGPT itself. So it will answer many questions also. So using that Flask application is there, right? So you can create your chatbot also. So I'll just give the template and you can utilize that one and you can create that way. So it will look something like chatbot, not just uh, your simple Python input and output. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So that's it for today's session. If you have any doubts, you can ask, or else we'll wind up this session.
No doubt, sir.
So thank you everyone. See you next week. Now, so next week we have just a minute. So image classification we'll try to see. Like if you give some image, like it will predict like what that image is and then give the output. So we'll see that coding in next class. So hope to see you soon. And if you have any doubts, you can message me in WhatsApp or you can just send some questions. That's it. Okay, thank you everyone.